Достан. Всім привіт, з вами собою, і це Fearfest 2023 Black Summer Livestream. You will see Silent here a session, Stalker 2, Alan Wake and more. Hello everyone. 5:15 and we will get started. Португалія, привіт, всім привіт. Будемо дивитися з рестрімінг з IGN каналу, дуже відомого Fearfest. Я це побачив ще позавчора, до речі. Так що, от тільки недавно прийшов і думаю, треба робити. Подивимося, які ігри нас будуть чекати. А поки що буду з вами на зв'язку у чаті. Бо тільки прийшов і відразу от. Музика з DBD грає, до речі. DBD, Dead by Daylight. Це як Новий рік чекаємо. 20:56 у нас на годиннику. На годиннику. Ждёмс.
final symphony, a requiem. An anthem of heroes and tears. When the daylight pierced through the branches, we understood we were standing before God. And here you are, on the edge of the Creator, listening to the echoes of a written story. See. The world will collapse. While you stand in the midst of nothingness, searching for light in the darkness, only grasping the truth in the final reckoning. We were caught in the Rubicon's flow. Behind the high ramparts, where it cannot see us, we recite our final words. Motherland, bless your children who are about to die. Beyond my sword and behind my shield, I smile, because against all odds, I will triumph.
Sleep. I had a bad dream.
Dear Paul, the front is eating us alive here in Flanders. I pray every day for this war to be over before the next wave of German heroes is burned to ashes in this madness. Words cannot describe the horrors we see here every day. How we wanted to go to war. How foolish we were. We'll be slaughtered out there. Listen to me. You've got to get out of here. Sometimes I do not know whether I am dreaming or awake. Whether I am here in the trenches or at home in Berlin. Corruption. You descend like an easterly wind. A promise of home and hero's death. But then you feast, and all life ends.
Death is not the end. It is a gateway. A way out.
Victory shall be mine, and I shall take you first. Eternal battle, eternal victory, ad infinitum.
This house is under the rule of the dead. His spirit pervades every stone.
He is here. The child is here.
That's not my son. Do you hear me? That's not him. You saw what they brought us. It's not human.
Did you hear the screams? Get me out of here, damn it! There's something out there. There's something.
It was all just a bad dream.
I'm Guy Davis. I'm a concept designer and production designer for film, television, and video games, and I was the creature concept designer on the new reimagining of the Alone in the Dark game. I think everybody has an idea of what scares them in the dark, and getting to design what possibly is crawling around in the dark has always been exciting, especially in terms of eldritch horror. What's exciting about designing for games is that it's almost creating a creature that has to come more to life than you would for film. Because a player, you never know. Is it going to attack him with weapon A or weapon B? Is he going to just run from it? And the creature has to respond in those ways. And one of the most exciting parts of the process, of course, is just seeing these creatures come to life and how the team, really elaborates on these design details. So now you have a sense that the cemetery creature's cadaver arm is this, formidable weapon that can grab, the player or use it as a club, or, the sound of the bayou creatures scurrying around in the distance. It's become part of the environment, which in a lot of ways makes it more real. The Darkman was a really interesting character to get to work with. He's the opposite of like the shambling horror. He had to be threatening, but there had to be something unsettling that, is behind all that. And what it is I think what would be the most unsettling thing of all. I think it's hard to be scary in this day and age when everything else is so scary, but hopefully there's something unsettling that stays with you and makes you think twice when you're turning the lights off at night.
Legends live forever. Even if we sometimes forget about them for a short period of time or they take a little break, they always get back to give us amazing stories and provide awesome experience. And that's the case with Alone in the Dark. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited about the next installment in this series, and I'm double excited to speak with Mikael, writer behind Alone in the Dark. Hi Mikael, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Let's be honest, Alone in the Dark is an old series. So many players have warm feelings to it, but at the same time we have equally a lot of younger players who don't know Alone in the Dark. And I'm curious, what was your approach to give something familiar to old-timers, but at the same time provide something new and fresh to a younger horror fans?
Yeah, I mean, that's the big question, right? When we started doing this, because there's been like 6 games before ours. So trying to sum up all of that and sort of continue on, it's kind of difficult because, we're not doing a sequel or anything. We're not doing like a remake. We are, trying something new. I guess people like to say reboot. I don't really like that because it's not like we're trying to do something completely new with it. We don't want to sort of reinvent it. We want to keep what's there. It has been a challenge to figure out what that means. The way that I'm sort of figured it in my head is more like I imagine us sort of just finding these old antiques and just destroying them and just violently destroying them, and then going like, "Ooh, I like this part, I like this part," and then I'm just sort of gluing something together like a new abomination. I do like to sort of use the metaphor of tearing them apart and then putting something new together, because I think it's a kind of humble way to look at it as well, because it is daunting. I want to pay tribute. I want it to be an homage to, the old games, especially like the first one and maybe, the second and the third, but all of them, of course, in a way, because they're all a part of the history of Alone in the Dark. It was really freaky to play it back then, and I wanted to sort of try to make sure that we honor that feeling more than trying to recreate it, if that makes sense. But again, it is a completely new story. I keep sort of reassuring people that you don't have to worry about the old stuff. You can just come into our game and just play it and enjoy it. I assume that most people who play it will be that way. They will just sort of come into it completely fresh, and they will hopefully enjoy it. And I'm thinking that maybe if you do enjoy it, then maybe you will go on like
Try the older titles, yeah?
Yeah, or at least, start Googling things. What is this thing? Why is that?
I like your approach with destroying and collecting once again all the pieces. I think this is the right approach, and I see that you're a right man in the right place. You have also a star cast in Alone in the Dark, and of course I just have to ask about it, how it was to work with Jodie Comer and David Harbour.
Yeah, no, they were really, really good. They're fantastic actors, but it was just sort of fun to see them work. They're true professionals. So it's so interesting, not just with David and Jodie, but actors in general, to sort of hear, as soon as they start reading the words, the characters come to life, and as a writer you go like, oh, this is how they sound, and it's interesting how sort of like with David, we all know David from Stranger Things. I had already seen him in a sort of a sheriff role, which is not that different from Private Eye that he plays in Alone in the Dark. So I sort of understood that he would slot in, perfectly. It would just work, and of course he did so. I think he brought a lot of sort of fun, and also that sort of it's a bit of adventure-y, kind of reluctant hero thing, which I really like. We have the two characters are called Edward and Emily, and Emily was actually written in mind to be. They were written more in the sense of being a duo. So what that meant is like going back looking at old noir stuff, like maybe like movies from the 40s, something like that. You often got these an interesting
Дивимося Fear Fest.
couple of
Які
people,
хоррор-ігри.
they're going at each other, they're kind of being slightly teasing and mean to each other in a very fun way. So they would immediately just sort of punching each other with words. So it was much more comical in a way that they interacted at first. But it was interesting, as soon as I started to hear Jodie sort of go into the role, I understood that she played it much more seriously, which was so interesting to me, because this is interesting, because now we can sort of play into the sadness, which is one of the things that I do
включена, я бы был бы без труселей.
I go down the tragedy.
Ваня Прива, Ваня.
You know that since you said that you played Amnesia and Darkest Stand.
Я только что пришел.
Был в душе.
В душ пришел.
So, and that's kind of what I liked.
Показывают эти хоррор-игры, которые выйдут. Хоррор-игры. Ваня, как дела, Прив?
It starts sort of changing how I perceive them, and they both made their characters more interesting than I had anticipated. But I think Jodie might have been sort of just tweaking it more than I had expected, and it was I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Lucas, for talking to me. It's been a pleasure. I really hope that you like it Alone in the Dark, and that the audience will enjoy it as well. And yeah, please have fun.
Что там, Ваня, как дела? Evan in the dark. Alan Wake, Alan in the dark, Silent Hill.
Start the game. Oh my. Dolls?
Хоррор игры показывают.
Dolls?
Fear Fest.
I don't like dolls. Alone in the Dark, Pipe Cassandra. Hey, I was reading that.
Fear
Jeremy Hartwood and Hung. Hey,
Дела отлично, трейлер крутой. Да
was
там все
reading
трейлеры, там первый трейлер, я офигел.
Dude.
Игруля новая будет.
Oh. Okay.
А он in the Dark
Around.
прикольная игруля.
What's this?
Дела отлично.
Gonna give it a big mustache.
Oh my, little girl. She's got a very sweet little voice. You know what they say about little girls with sweet voices? They're usually the sus ones.
Я увидел, Вань, что показывают Horror Fest, думаю, надо постримить.
So she likes creepy
Зарестримить.
stuff? I mean, the dolls kind of give it away.
Зарестримить.
Oh my lord. Okay. They're beheaded. Nice. Totally normal. Because everybody likes a nice beheaded doll. Cool. What the f... Okay, I was about to... Why is there a crow in the house? People don't have crows as pets. Going this way.
А это демка. Демка, вот эта, которая в Стиме есть. Это демка.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
You sus.
Но эту демку мы видели в Стиме, она есть.
Open the door. What is going...
А не этого.
Creepy.
По-моему, нет.
What is all of this?
Oh no, Jeremy, what have you done?
Jeremy!
Alan in the Dark, Alan Wake, Silent Hill.
She's like, oh, Jeremy.
И еще там пару проектов
I
прикольных
don't
будет.
think it's Jeremy this time.
Ну, по-моему, Alan in
She
the
is
Dark
so
и Silent
nonchalant
Hill и
and
Alan
calm
Wake,
and
вот эти три игры,
collected.
эти
I
самые
really wish I
топовые.
could live my life the way she's getting
Именно с
through
хорроров.
this. Oh man! Oh no! What? Girl! She's bossing these monsters around like she owns them. You got this, girl.
Мы же будем больше играть за детективов двух.
Just move!
Или за девку тоже.
Why are you taking your time? Oh, what's this? Oh, just climb through. Clever. She's small. She can go. Careful what's going on.
Ну, это демка была. А это есть в Стиме. Демка.
Okay.
Блин, этот стримерша, она более криповая, чем этот демка.
Suffocating.
Бля.
Darkness. Corridors stink.
Ну, какая-то новая, вот новая какая-то
The whispers won't shut up every shadow.
материалы.
Just keep them away from me. I just want to know the truth.
Це якийсь цей
The truth.
Walking Dead.
Why am I doing all these things you ask? Why are you in my head? I just want to live my life.
Такий дядько збитий, ну, спортсмен.
It was
Був
thing moment.
був спортсмен.
Just a job.
Дуже спортивний. Тілобудова. Це що за діч? Дич. Скорн 2. Що це за хрень? Dark Fracture. Dark Fracture. Не знаю. 2024. Ну таке. Ну такое. Они показывают, короче, Ваня, все хоррор-игры, которые выйдут в 2024 году. Ну, большинство из них. Дичь.
We've been watching you for quite some time now, Miss Holloway.
О, это что-то такое, бегущий по лезвию, типа. Прио. Смотрим фестиваль хоррор-игр. Показывают игры в хоррор жанра, которые выйдут в 2024 году. Ого, это что такое? Что это за тёлка? Что это за тёлочка? Это типа Sillent Hill? На минималках? Sillent Hill на минималках, блядь. Что за дичь? Юрец, Португалия, релиз Португалии. Да, он с Португалии. Он в Португалии, да. Работает там в Португалии. Ну, живет и работает.
I do hope you found what you were seeking. It would be such a shame to have lost it all for nothing.
Hollow Body? Пустое тело? Ну такое. Не впечатлило.
Alice Murtaugh has a song titled I Have No Roots. Well, that's not the case with horror games because they have very strong roots, and more developers go back to those roots to make
Вот Alan in the Dark прикольный был.
inspired by classic survival horror games. Like
Давай
my
Silent
next
Hill уже
guest,
покажи
Nathan,
нормально.
who is working right now on the game called Hollow Body. Hi Nathan, how are you?
Hey man, yeah, I'm great, thanks. Very good.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of
обсуждают кожную игру. Кожную игру все. Ну, тёлочка. Какое-то будущее, типа, и непонятно. Вот тут уже интереснее как-то смотрится. Графика устарела. Да, вот эти вот кадры, которые новые они показывают только что, ну, выглядит более интересно, чем то, что они показали в городе какое-то там.
And I'm curious, why did you decide to make a game inspired by classic survival horror games?
I guess so. When I decided to make Hollow Body, when I describe Hollow Body as a survival horror game, I'm talking about a very specific.
Каждый уважаемый себя геймер должен иметь бороду, как у God of War, бля. Как у Кратоса, бля. Не, они не показали, это только начало, Райдер. Я только начал как раз вовремя, я успел. Это начало стрима было на канале IGN. Это ж оттуда рестрим. С ихнего канала. А они только начали буквально минут 15-20 назад. Показывали, там первый ролик, игра, новая игра будет полностью, не помню, не запомнил. На Death Stranding чем-то, я думал, что это Death Stranding вообще. Потом Alan in the Dark. И сейчас вот эта вот игра. Hollow Body. Ну это типа, мне напоминает это типа как Silent Hill. Ну, блин, это не серьезно в 24 году выпускать игру, блин. Уровня PlayStation 2, бля. Не, понятно, что будет фанаты, которые будут в нее играть. Возможно, даже и я. Но это не уровень 24 года. Геймеры-викинги, да. Так это шутка. Я смотрю, просто у них у всех бороды. Бороды у всех, блин. И причем здоровые. Чисто Silent Hill, блин. Второй Silent Hill.
Hundreds of years ago, so the city itself feels very relatable to current British cities. There's a bit of more advanced tech there, but sort of the bricks and mortar are very typical. But yeah, Mika has some sci-fi gadgets at her disposal. She has to find her way out of the city while surviving, managing resources, and uncovering the dark secrets within the city. which I'm keeping my lips sealed about at the moment. But yeah, if anyone wants to wishlist it on
Все,
Steam,
давайте,
that'd be
давайте,
amazing. It really helped me out.
давайте дальше. Ну его в баню вашу, эту Hollow Body, бля. Мы такие, мы зажранные геймеры, мы такое не играем. Только Alan Wake 2 и Eon in the Dark. Это что такое? Far Cry, блядь? Это про эту ведьму, блядь, дополнение. Олегич проходил, по-моему. Баба Яга. Баба Яга. Это какой-то мод на Far Cry, бля. Не, ну, честно, мне это напоминает Far Cry Primal, бля. Ну, хрен его знает. Не знаю, я могу ошибаться. Но визуально она... Райдер, ты специалист по Far Cry, а ну скажи. Мейсон. Вау, ну там уже выпустили геймплей. Есть моменты камера и луком. А может это VR вообще? Это может быть VR вообще. Че? Ах, что?
I love stories of people who are leaving big companies or big corporations to start something of their own, creating some amazing stuff. And I have such example here with me in my virtual studio. Ladies and gentlemen, please say welcome to Nate, the developer responsible for the upcoming and amazing looking game called The Axis Unseen. Hi Nate, how are you?
Good, thanks for having me.
Axis
I'm super excited
Unseen.
to speak with you about your project because you are a guy who was working on some big AAA titles, but now you're just one-man army working on your dream project. And I'm just curious, what's the easiest and what's the hardest in being your own boss?
So the easiest part for sure is deciding what to do.
А типа разрабы те игры.
Approvals, because it's like,
Легко.
oh, can we do it? Yes, we can. I can just like look in the mirror,
Невероятно.
go for it. Whereas, you know, in
Дивовижно.
big developments, that can sometimes take months and all sorts of layers of
Невероятно.
approval and meeting after meeting and vision statements and what have you. So that part is really
В Азии
nice.
это
You don't have to
занятый.
go to your
В
boss,
Азии.
you're just speaking to yourself in the
А
mirror. So
easy
yeah, that
легко.
sounds good, but what are the cons of the
У этого
situation?
нет бороды,
So
он
the
только
con
усы
then is
отрастил,
there's no,
чтоб
like,
девочке
support
нравилось.
structure. It's really just
Да,
making a
правда.
game. So sometimes when you're making a game by
Её
yourself, you're like,
наушники
this is great,
50
I can
тысяч.
just do whatever and all these things and like I'm a
50
genius.
тысяч.
But then there's the flip side where sometimes you run across these problems, especially because my background is in art.
Хорошие
and
наушники?
Not really coding. I coded like 20 years ago or whatever. It's like, that's been a while. So you occasionally run into these roadblocks and you're like, uh-oh, am I screwed? Am I going to have to hire a coder? Like, maybe this was a bad idea. But then, you know, so far at least, I figured it out. And it's like,
Но он же
yes,
разработчик.
can keep going forward, get past the roadblocks. But it is terrifying when you have those moments.
Okay, so generally, I understand.
Сзади
that you
фигурка
like
Fallout,
the
видел?
right now.
Yeah, I love it. I really
Братство
like doing
стали.
lots of different things, and even though I was in art primarily, I always thought of myself as like a game developer, not just an artist. So I was always like budging my way into like the design meetings and messing with tools. So I like having that flexibility.
Наверное,
to just do
Unreal
different
Engine.
things. The Axis Unseen is a heavy metal horror game where you hunt monsters from folklore, and it's closer to like a hunting simulator as opposed to like when people hear monster hunting, they think Monster Hunter the game, but that's a lot more of like an action game. This is closer to something like the Hunter Call of the Wild, where you're like looking at tracks and wind direction matters. But in those games, if like a deer smells you or hears you, they'll just run off.
Нет,
But in
треба
this case,
идти.
it's a
А ты
monster
говоришь,
that will
что ты
just come and
встала
run
на
and
него?
like try and eat your face. The
Куда?
Axis Unseen launches next year sometime.
Подвиньте, да? И опять его... Что такое? Ну все.
Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Ryan, but I also go by 8-bit Ryan over on YouTube.
Разработчик Баба Яга. Аудиотехника. Я хотел такие по цене, тогда было 30 тысяч. И мне они не особо прям подходили. Из всех игр я жду Dark Pictures. Да, Ваня, да. Я тоже. Dark Pictures 820. Это крутая. Но Alan Wake 2 и Alan in the Dark тоже, Вань. И Silent Hill ремейк. Это же тоже круто. Dark Pictures, да, крутая. Supermassive Games называется. Контора. Supermassive Games. Это и... Там же есть Until Dawn, Quarry, Dark Pictures. Штурпень. Штурпень якийсь, бля. Обкурений.
Of course, I wouldn't be so cruelly evil if I didn't devote every spare moment to becoming better at my being evil.
Что за дичь, бля? Дурак, псих какой-то. Дарк, я хочу все в скором времени пройти. А что, не проходил? Офигеть, Райдер. Дом пепла. Они не связаны между собой, по-моему. Они все разные истории имеют. Little Hope, Man of Medan, Дом пепла, House of Ashes и Devil in Me. Про маньяка. Прикольная, кстати. Я сначала недооценил Devil in Me, а последний прикольный. Холмс. Маньяк Холмс тут. Он конченый какой-то. Он конченый какой-то.
So, as every year, I have prepared a statistic of our misconduct and would like to present it now, so that you have a clear understanding.
Get on with it.
Что это за херня? Тут появилась теория, что будет корабль колонистов, отправившись на планету, откуда прилетели те существа из Дома Пепла. Блин, ну это круто. Типа вампиры. Пьет еще Морс. Морс.
7,000 souls. Not bad, not great.
Это что за херня?
No, you are not. Let's just go straight to the winner.
Что за дичь?
Period, all right? And the winner is Bob. Yes, Bob again.
Что за чел там, блядь, такого? Блин, каждый сходит с ума по-разному, бля, реально.
We don't ask, and we don't talk about it.
Шуты. Это я в туалете каждое утро. Блин, Райдер. Но эти вампиры были добрые, но они заразились червем, который питается кровью. Офигеть. Интересно, интересно. Это что за рептайл, блин?
This is it. I'll show you, you stupid buffons. I'll conjure an evil that will be so widespread and affecting your jobs will drop.
Ему на 100% Запрещено пить.
Hi, I'm Bob. I'm a professional life coach, a stock trader, and a lawyer.
И что за придурочный? Придурочный, блядь.
The most demoralizing computer game.
Контуженный в натуре.
That you are a game designer, huh?
Yes, I've been in 2 companies before.
We have to focus on something.
А, це вони типу розробляють ігри.
On Rotten Tomatoes. It's gonna be amazing.
Yes, that's the touchpad.
It smells like success in here, guys.
Devil's Game. Devil's Game. Ну, это типа пранк такой, или как это назвать? World Premiere. Чё там уже, давай показывать. Каждая, когда в шарагу надо, а когда не надо. О, видишь, уже интереснее что-то. Это ебала 4? Ебала. Ну вы же знаете такую игру. Стреляет как будто в пустоту какую-то. Вообще не чувствуется, что он попал по монстру. Ну так. Вроде визуально симпатично, как бы. Не знаю. Что это, бункер какой-то? В подвал спустился закрутки взять, а там бомжи. Блин. Не знаю, что сказать. Вы не поняли. Это точно не резик. Так, блин, я знаю, что это не резик. Я же говорю, что дичь какая-то. Так это было видно сразу по анимации, что это дичь какая-то вообще. Есть просто... О, Chinese Room! Chinese Room, это те разрабы, которые делают Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline. Вот это хоррор будет прикольный. Оно видно сразу, Райдер, что более-менее нормально, или это какая-то дичь вообще. Говорят, вот эта контора Chinese Room будет Masquerade Bloodline 2. Про вампиров игра. Вот они ее разрабатывают. Still wake the deep. Пошел забрать банки из погреба, а там в бункер нашелся.
Still Wakes the Deep is a first-person narrative horror game. For me, horror is about exploring the limits of human endurance and understanding. We are stuck on a cracking.
Ну вот, я жду от этой студии, от этих про вампиров игру. Ну, там был ролик недавно, в 24-м году пообещали, типа, в конце 24-го, вот. Год на 10, что-то прикольно. Но это, говорю, это более-менее качественный продукт.
Something happens, a disaster happens, and from then on, once you recover, you just need to discover what happened, discover what has happened, and see what has become of the oil rig that you've already seen.
What's really interesting about the oil rig, it's a confined space in the middle of the sea, there's nowhere to go. So as the player, you actually return to
Это как Metal Gear, станция по добыче там
and you get to see how these evolve.
буровая станция, да?
Disaster, the rig starts to sink, but also this horror element which will start to come into play in the later stages of the game.
With Deep, we really wanted to move beyond just being a walking simulator. We looked at games that I'm very familiar with, like Alien Isolation.
Ну и так уже в море как бы.
Prey, all games that are set in a simple environment. We were really inspired by many of those games, but we also feel that Chinese Room is about telling a linear narrative in a way that is still spectacular.
Ну там и так как бы безысходность, знаешь, что ты как бы в океане уже типа стрёмно как бы.
We put a lot of love and attention into the environment, spent a lot of hours putting our love into it so that you can get lost in it and enjoy it before things get a little crazy and hopefully get you scared.
We'd like as many people as possible to play Still Wakes a Deep. You don't have to be a hardcore gamer.
Бурили и добурились до врата. Открыли портал в ад, короче. Что-то типа того. Как всегда. Still Wake the Deep. Arriving early. А это в начале 24-го выйдет. А про вампиров в конце 24-го. Narrative Physiological Horror Experience. Pixel Split. Это на ПТ похоже. PT. А он такое чувство, что они друг у друга какие-то эти идеи переманивают. Эти разрабы. Только не находите руины на Марсе и не копайте там вниз. Ну да. Ну, что-то такое. Редейл. Копали, не нашли. Пиздюлины. И от древнего проклятия.
Dear viewers, you as true horror
Копали
fans
нефть,
know
нашли
exactly that when you
пиздюлины.
take something innocent like, I don't know, toys and turn it into a true nightmare or something horrorish, the outcome is unsettling and very, very cool. But when you do it, it's very easy to fall into a parody unless you are doing it right. And with that in mind, let me introduce my next guest, Bennett, the man behind the game called Reveal. Hi Bennett, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Что у него там игрушка висит?
Is something pretty common in horror. You know, we have so many horrors about clowns, etc. But mostly, I think they were a comedy style or a parody. But your game is much more serious.
Похоже на аттракцион какой-то хоррорный.
So I'm curious, why circus theme? Why you went in this direction?
Yeah, so on the surface, the circus for us is a place of joy, wonder, and entertainment, basically. But when you dig deeper, there is an inherent eeriness to it. So think of all the backstage areas that the audience isn't supposed to see, and that's always a mystery of the unknown. And also what's presented on the stage is often the facade, and behind the curtains is the true
футболка как будто у металлюга какой-то.
This duality is what we wanted to explore in
Рокер.
We think that a place where you are not in control, but where you are just an observer, and where the lines between reality and performance are blurred, is also something very, very unsettling. I guess, as you will see in the gameplay, we are also playing with the cliche of circus horror. So, for example, if you go to a haunted house or a horror cabinet at a fair,
Layers of
you know
Fears.
it's all fake,
Проходил
but
кто-то
there's
из
still
вас?
that lingering sense of
Новый
being
тот.
trapped or imprisoned. And that's also
Я
a feeling
не
you want to capture
пробовал
in
еще.
Reveal. The
Layers of
psychological,
Fear.
dark, name it whatever you want,
Опять
side
проклятый
of it,
цирк с загадками.
is
Да,
quite
проклятый
building
цирк
up,
с
and that's
загадками.
also something we want to show in the trailer. That's also something that is connected to our protagonist, Walter Thompson.
Это было, знаешь, в каком сериале? Чи боишься ты темрявы? Или боишься ты темноты? Боишься ли ты темноты? Есть такой сериал.
As the game progresses,
Are you
his
afraid of
perspective
dark?
will change
Называется.
quite drastically, and we designed Reveal
Вот
in a
там был
way
проклятый цирк,
that the
типа вся
player
херня.
should feel
А не
the
Металюка,
same
он позер.
transformation, or should take the same transformation as
Познер.
the protagonist. Our goal is that the players are constantly theorizing
Я понял,
about what's going
Позер.
on here, and seeking new explanations of what is going on in this circus setting. In Reveal, the circus is not really a setting; it is more an interesting place where
Там пила
joy
сзади.
and darkness coexist, and where the lines between reality and illusion are constantly blurred for us. Make sure to wishlist Reveal on Steam and follow us on Steam. Stay frightened, I would say.
Посмотрим. Тяжело сказать сейчас. По парочку кадров.
Oh, hate that. Look at this clown. Oh. Oh! Why would a kid lock her book? Oh, is that blood? Is that
Типа
blood in this
разные
kid's book?
эти кринжовые какие-то эти
The giraffe looks stunned. The giraffe looks
кринжовые
like he's
ситуации
seen some
какие-то.
stuff. Welcome to the fun house. The clown's
И огород сзади. И картошку там
How
копают.
is that fun?
За которым не ухаживали год. Да.
Great.
Вот,
You know
вот
what's
это
fun?
кринж, да.
Getting scared by clowns. Okay. Whoa! Oh my God! Why this?
Ой,
house
как
isn't fun at
страшно,
all.
блин.
Oh Jesus!
Пипец.
This way. Okay, that seems inviting.
Походу это вообще не
That
страшно.
seems inviting. I'm excited.
Но вот это вот
Something
игра.
jumps out at me again, I swear to God.
Как я и говорил, цирк с загадками. Да, Мейсон, ты как Ванга.
Oh my God! This is why you don't have kids. Oh, I do not like this.
Пока что это
I
не
do not
стрёмно,
like
не
this. Are you
выглядит
hypnotizing
стрёмно.
me? This kid is grounded for a week
Просто
after this.
цирк загадок.
Honestly. Okay, she must be up here. This must be the play.
Это такой лайтовый хоррор, походу. Да? О, все, блин, ужас.
So, oh, it's not even a door. It's an illusion.
Wait,
How do
where did I go?
Oh no. Oh, who did this to the chess pieces? How do I get out of here? Oh, well, this can't be good. This is the opposite of a
Ну, по
fun
графике
house. This is
хотя
a
бы
not
более-менее
fun house.
нормально выглядит.
Look, door to door I can do. Door... Is it... It's a drawing. Okay, we're in a rusty old elevator.
Не,
That's never a
я
good
скажу, оно по графике на
I don't
уровне
know what
резика
for. I picked it up.
7
I hope it's the right
примерно.
one. Okay. We're
Ну,
going to hell.
по уровню
We're going to
графика.
hell.
Welcome to hell.
Oh, piss off. Are you serious? What am I supposed to walk through that? What do you mean? Oh, I hate this so much. Sheep people are the worst people. They're nothing but negative.
Реально, пока Alone in the Dark только
You better stay. Oh!
я запомнил из этого всего. Вот.
Flashing light warning. Oh. Oh! Hi. Hi.
Что они не могут показать, знаешь, 3 подряд игры, там Alone in the Dark, Alan Wake и Silent Hill. А потом этот весь такой инди-хоррор, они будут там час показывать. Потому они показывают в разнобой все. Все по, там, не знаю, как по алфавиту, что ли. Вообще, что это за студия? Какие-то инди-разрабы, блин, много есть. Вот это вот прикольная Chinese Room TCR, как она? Chinese Room. Вот это вот, где вышка, нафтовая вышка. Вот это вот возможен будет интересный проект. Это часом плачущие ангелы из Доктора Кто? Это вообще аниме-стиль какой-то. Ой. У робота титька двигается. У робота титька двигается. Бля, это кринж какой-то. Что это такое? Что это за жесть? Это Мерлин Мэнсон, бля?
Really, Shinji? Does this thing actually mean something to you?
Just let her be, Sailor.
Мерлин Мэнсон, блин, насилует кого-то.
I don't think so. Hey, the gates. Dispose of this abomination. It's time to go.
Wait!
Какой-то киберпанк, типа, да? Ну, я имею в виду жанр, вот этот вот, Куки-каттер. А, это платформер. Это платформер.
They will pay for what they deserve.
Ну, вот это интересно. Тоже. Они в аниме-стиле. Это платформер.
My creator, Dr. Shinji. Most talented engineer ever born into this run.
Да. В стиле Sega. Sega Mega Drive, бля. Типа это относится к жанру хоррор, да? Не знаю, на любителя, походу. Фазмофобия какая-то, это, да? Это как хищник, блин. У него пачка. Это похоже как фазмофобия. Дисейт. Ну, кто любит такие игры, да. Это кооперативные вот эти вот.
I talked about it with a few developers
Хоррор
last
шоу из
year,
двух
and I'm
игр.
happy to do it again this year. Multiplayer horror games rock. we get more and
Не,
more
ну понятно,
amazing
что это не
titles which
фазмофобия,
prove
ну...
that horror genre is no longer just a single-player experience. And I have another proof with me here today. His name is James.
Там
and
призраки,
he's
а
going
тут
to tell you more
демоны.
about his game called
Deceit
2. Hi James, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's always great to talk about multiplayer games.
Фазмофобию
We're
призраков
obviously about
ищешь
to launch Deceit 2, so it's a very exciting
в
time.
Тиме, а тут
I'm
демонов
very curious, how do
изгоняешь.
you approach designing such games? Because
Тоже в Тиме.
personally, I love co-op titles where on one hand, yes, you need to cooperate
Ну,
with other
немножко,
players, but on second
немножко
hand, you have
по-другому.
that traitor theme in it.
Вот
I
и
love
всё.
such games, and Deceit 2 is one
Так,
of
народ, я
them.
иду быстренько,
But I'm
пока
curious,
это...
how do you
Я на
balance
телефоне.
the game? Because on one
Я в
hand,
чате.
you need to make it fun to play both
Иду
for,
на перекус.
and innocent.
Yeah, it's kind of the big question in some ways, and something that we've like worked on since the original version of the game in 2016. We experimented a lot with the original Deceit to really learn and explore this space. You know, when we launched that game, there weren't many asymmetric games on the market yet. There weren't many social deception games, and we wanted to mix what was at the time like Mafia, the party game, werewolf, with something immersive, and horror felt like a very suitable setting. So I guess there are two sides to Deceit, and it's both horror and
Ждем, чтобы
social
больше
deception.
Alan Wake
I
показали,
think when you have
например.
horror games, right, you know, they come in different forms, right? And Deceit isn't one that's about necessarily jump scares. It is about atmosphere at times, and so there's always that side of it, and I think that can translate well to a multiplayer setting. But obviously, I would say that we're kind of like a psychological horror game, and I think we have lots of opportunities as a result of that when we're multiplayer and there are other players speaking to you. In terms of designing and balancing the game, it's been just hundreds of iterations and changes, right? Like, we like building games with kind of weekly play tests and reviews and just trying new things out and changing things. When it comes to the idea of balance, the way we look at it is there are just lots of different ways a game can be fun, like at a session of Deceit, right? Like, it can be fun because you tricked someone, it can be fun because you chase someone down. And so we're really looking at all the different fun moments and trying to say, hey, like, in what cases is the game session not being fun, and how can we change the game system so that we always end up in the more fun cases? And so that's not really necessarily like winning and losing, it's more like, what state does a game get into? Everyone's waiting now for something to happen. As a result, maybe if there's too much downtime, that's a problem. And then we just kind of we've tweaked the way the core systems in the game work with that in mind. We do play tests, we've done beta tests, alpha tests, just yeah, I mean, a lot of play tests.
So if any developers are listening to us and want to learn something here, remember that one thing: testing. That's the most important thing, I guess.
No, absolutely, yeah. Like, it's setting up the game. So Deceit 2 is an exciting mix of social deception and horror. We've got this Halloween an expansion coming around werewolves as well, so you both have that experiment monster, the werewolf, coming out. We put a ton of time into the Asylum, the first map, and you can check that out now. It's like it's an awesome kind of Unreal 5 fully realized, like, detailed environment, but one that you play with your friends, right? It's different every time you play, so it's been super fun aesthetic throughout development, and now watching streams, seeing what everyone's doing with the game. We're constantly updating, adding features. Join us on our Discord as well. I mean, you know, we love engaging with the community there. So, you know, it's been great seeing everyone who's checked out Deceit so far. You know, give it a look if you haven't played, and give it a go with your friends.
Nine strangers, two hiding a monstrous secret, outwit and outrun these demons while maintaining your insanity. But the question is, who can you trust? He's the infected! Look at him, he's sus!
Kill Otter Lady! Kill her! Get her! Get her! Why is no one shooting Otter Lady?
Where are you hiding, human?
Welcome to art class. Everyone take a seat. Shit.
I'm going to end somebody.
I'm sorry, Otter. It had to happen.
Oh, I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
frick was that?
They can't see.
You. I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, 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 no. Holy crap, I was that close.
Oh my god. You just teleported as well and scared the heck out of me.
Valerie, are you sus?
Leave the room for me, please.
Maybe.
King, would you mind going out?
Leave the room.
I'll leave the room. I'll leave the room.
I'm tired.
Did you just knock me out?
Tired.
I just completed my task. I gave this guy his prescriptions. Oh fuck, you just got
I just got knocked out.
Damn, they got me.
Shoot some more. Shoot some more.
I just wanted to do a task. Don't know what I'm doing. Did I get him? Did I get him? No, he's killing me.
Hey, sir. Is he alive, Witchy?
Yeah, I think...
He's not now.
Well, that solves the problem. That solves the problem.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's so dark!
I won't let you eat me! I won't let it happen!
I'm very sus. Come here. Come here. Come here. No!
Is that the way you lie down?
Why is that the way you lie down, Val?
I think I'm at the chiropractor.
Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, done, done, done. Your time is done, done, done.
No! God damn it! Dagnabbit!
I saw it. That's frightening.
Oh god, it got me!
Oh my god! No!
Did it kill me too?
Oh no! Where are you guys? Hi!
Who's got the key? Who's got the key? Damn! Dang! Innocent escape, yes! Yes!
Did the innocent win?
Yes! We were right at the door!
That's why I muzzled you.
We did it! Let's go!
Innocent escape, yes! Yes!
Welcome to Sanctuary, the Armageddon escape for the whole family. Our extravagant 5-star last resort is equipped with all the luxuries you need to get away from the world and eternal damnation. You might not make it here alive the first time, or the second, or the third. Don't worry. Every time you bite the dust, you'll come back a little stronger. And if you still can't make it on your own, grow yourself a small army of capable fighters until you're strong enough to navigate the treacherous wasteland with most of your team still alive. Sanctuary Resort and Hotel, where you can be you, I can be me, and we can live zombie-free.
Okay, enough for a moment of all those amazing but very serious psychological horror games. For a moment, let's just check out something completely different. You just saw it. You just saw the trailer of a game called Days of Doom, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And I'm happy I can speak with Jason. Hi Jason, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm fine, and Days of Doom, like I said, I will repeat myself, it looks fantastic. But I'm curious about one thing. Lately I see more and more tactical games on the market. Like, there are so many of them right now, and Days of Doom is another proof that you can do anything you want with tactical games. You can tell any story you want, set it in any setting you can imagine. And I'm curious, what are you thinking why today we are witnessing the renaissance of tactical games?
You know, when you say renaissance, it's kind of funny because, you know, what's the original tactics game? It's chess. Chess never went away. People still play it, and it's persevered. And it's almost like an iteration on that. And there is, and I think the appeal actually comes down to combining various elements of games, right? So one, you're not rushed. People get busy, people have things to do, and there's something nice about a game that can provide certain levels of stress without rushing you to do a thing. So you can think about what you need to do. If you need to pause it, like if you're portable or something, you could close it, come back later, and then approach it as however you'd like. There's a certain joy in executing a perfect plan, or in the tension that comes with being attacked by somebody and seeing the enemy set up, but then you happen to get that upper hand, and then it's almost like solving a solution in a puzzle, but it's always different. And you do that over and over and over again to the point where it doesn't get bored. And when you have a certain number of variables on the table, anything can happen. So you continuously get surprised and delighted when the perfect plan comes together. Or in our game, when certain happy accidents happen, like someone who might have been set on fire walks into a gas cloud and blows up. Something you didn't necessarily plan for, but then you're like, oh, and then the exact opposite can happen as well. As the publisher, you know, wasn't our directive to do it. This was actually the passion of the developer, Sneaky Bucks. And it was their idea to make a tactics game. They have a passion for, you know, Dungeons and Dragons and that kind of stuff. So you'll see along the way, it's not just a matter of the tactics and the variables and different things that could happen along one campaign to run, but also these scenarios and events that'll happen that'll create a new journey and experience each time you play the game. If you like tactical, roguelite, post-apocalyptic RPGs, Days of Doom is going to be a great one for you. It's very unique in its visual presentation. It's gorgeous hand-drawn art and animation, original atmospheric soundtrack as well. You know, we're just super excited for it. It's outside of the, you know, traditional Atari repertoire that you'd expect, but it's something we're super proud of with the team at Sneaky Bucks to be releasing later this year. So definitely wishlist the game. That's the best way to support any and all developers, including ourselves, and publishers, I should say. So go to Steam, wishlist it, or you know, you can do that on your platform of choice, and it helps more than you'd think. So that would be appreciated.
I should be able to take that one out. Yeah, alright. Victory. Of course. I'm gonna go hide behind these rocks for now. How can he? Aw. Come on now. You went way farther than I could. That's not fair. Oh wait, no, I bet I can't. I bet it's gonna... Okay, never mind, it worked. It worked. This is like, I bet since he's in front of me, but no, it worked. Okay. Let's do the special. Oh yes! Yes! Oh, don't hit me hard. Let me turn. Ooh, we need more, we need more help. Not a backfired. Okay. Still got a chance. Still got a chance here. Still got a chance. Still got a chance, okay? Alright. Finishing blow.
Victory.
Yes. Yes. Okay. yes, I got the big one too. We might die. This is not looking too good for our heroes. Oh, I wish they'd leave me alone. Oh no, 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 no. Let me go here and let's shoot this. That didn't do like I wanted it to. Oh, please don't. Oh no, stop, stop, no, no. No! 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 Look, we got... Wait. Are we still alive, though? Welcome to your settlement. The squad of boat will serve you as a place to recruit new squad mates and purchase upgrades that will help you out on future journeys to Sanctuary. Mourner Riverstone. He sounds cool.
Ну вони рішили показати, Юрець, що геймплей, що люди, типа, відомі, типа, стрімери грають. Дали їм. Хто погодився стрімери пострімити, той тому і дали. Ну, та ж не тільки Alan Wake 2 є ж різні ігри. Вон дівки люблять от такі от пограти. Показую Alone in the Dark була, мені сподобалось. Потім там було на нефтовій вишці, там непогана гра. Цього розп'яли вообще. Різні хорори, Юрець, різної масті. Інді-хорори. Дорогі хорори, там, які там мільйони на них клали гроші. О, молодець.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I am Ayla.
Якщо то дійсне посвідчення. Юрець, ти собі робив португальське посвідчення водія? Посвідчення водія. Міжнародне. Я думаю, що є. У нас мама оновляла собі права, типа старі книжку на пластикові права. Круто. Заплатив відомим стрімерам, щоб рекламу зробити, розпіарити. Ну, естественно, Юрець. Це ж апріорі понятно. Дівахи грають, да. Да будуть грати, Юрець, Там на твічі хавають все.
How did Unreal Engine 5 help you guys in achieving that sort of photorealism?
The Unreal 5 helped a lot. Like we worked with.
Є ж різні хорори. Я теж багато які хорори не люблю. Я більше люблю хорори від третьої особи, наприклад. Від першої особи я, ну, Resident Evil тільки мені подобається. Ну, Резік. Більшість хорорів від першого лиця я не дуже люблю. Я від третього лиця більше люблю. Типа Резік 4, от такого плану. Dead Space, там, Callisto Protocol, таке. Ну від першого лиця, типа, прикольно, теж по... Бачиш, ніби графіка непогана. Графіка, типа, ну, хороша, ну, реалістична. Бач, дивись, яка графуля, нормально. Ой. Я ходив в футбол, Юрець, грати сьогодні. Ми по середах, от мене пригласили сьогодні, я ходив в футбол грати. Тому я тільки що прийшов недавно. Тому я писав райдеру, що я душ приймаю. Коли я почав стрім цей, ну, рестрім цього стріму. У мене також права нового зразку, як був вдома, я поміняв. А, то ти ще вдома поміняв? Понятно. Ну, круто. Добре, що зробив. Отут графік... Ай! Блядь, чи по ногі поучив. Ну тут графуля прикольна. Графіка потужна така. Сильно. На наших правах можна їздити тут. Ага. Круто, круто. Ну тут графіка потужна в грі. Аїла. Аїла. Да блин, поучил по ноге, блин. Я ж на воротах стою. Я ж воротар, типа. Що це, блін? Тепер нога будь. Можна їздити на них і тут. Да. Ну я б таке не грав. Я таки не люблю хорори. Ну, є люди, що люблять. Якийсь симулятор морга, чи що це таке? Там зверху. Типа, що вони роблять вообще? Якась психушка, чи що це? Психарня якась. Це вообще діч, блін, якась. Ну, бачиш, є така тенденція, що все нове, воно восприймається в штики. Потому що, от ми привикли, що, от, ну, я так привик, добре, я за себе буду казати. От я привик, що от мені подобається резик. От, наприклад, знаєш. І все, і він для мене еталон. Тобто, гра має бути, ну, не хуже, бля, не хуже. А може і місцями десь і лучше. І все, вони задали тренд. Вот Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, вот такий уровень. А такий уровень це 180 мільйонів доларів. На Callisto Protocol по потраченого розробки. Супер-мега дорогий проект. Dead Space також дорога гра. Резик ми не знаємо, ну, треба дивитися, скільки він. А це інді-хорори. А інді-хорори, вони, ну, може і несуть якусь ідею цікаву, знаєш. Ну, то треба пробувати і грати. Ну не факт, що ця гра і погана, но... Треба ж розуміти, що це... На кожний товар є свій покупатель, знаєш, як кажуть. На кожний товар є свій покупатель. Грав? Да, круто.
The Kingdom of Remedy is a game similar in mechanics to Ravenous Devils. And it's great because Ravenous Devils is superb game.
Ну там у тебе ці португали, що вони? Вони ж, блін, люблять футбол грати. Строїтелі ці, може. Треба просто м'яч купити, Юрєс. Купити м'яч і вийти во двор. І до тебе зразу прибіжить банда португальців і ви підете грати в футбол зразу. Береш м'яч, купляєш в супермаркеті, виходиш біля хати і починаєш набивати. Просто тупо набивати починаєш. І до тебе зразу підбіжить, блядь, куча португальських цих пацанів, блядь. Обригадо, обригадо! Юрій!
Some people they want, you know, to cue the actions of
Ukraine,
the characters.
Ukraine.
They want some, you know, here and there adjustments.
Football.
Those adjustments will be ready from
Cristiano
day
Ronaldo.
one, in the game. So of course the roles basically are the same.
I like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Very similar, but
Ronaldo.
What is different?
І Луїш Фігу.
The setting, of course. Okay, they don't want to go too much philosophical.
А там ще був Луїш Фігу, Кріштіану Роналдо, відомий ще був Там ще один відомий був з Португалії.
What they're doing basically.
Тоже молодий хлопець, такий, так, він потужний був, блядь. Вже не пам'ятаю, як фамілію його. Гомеш, по-моєму. Щось таке. Ну, самий крутий був Фіго, він золотий м'яч получив. Фіго, Луїш Фіго і, ну, Кріштіану Роналдо.
The only job he can find is in a prison where there is a nun that shares his vision for different reasons. Let's say unlikely the prison is a perfect place where to continue the study because
Це дядько цей, він цей,
people they cannot communicate, they cannot
розраб,
escape, also
розраби.
guards they don't care about the life of the inmates, so whatever it happens to them.
Тяжко все одно. Ігра діл, оці от розраби, це ж кропітка праця. Це ж, знаєш, гру зробити, щоб вона працювала, щоб вона була цікава, це не так просто зробити, бля. Да, футбол, бригаду. Піздять м'яч. І сібуться.
Of course, we don't believe in torture and stuff like that because people will tell us. I mean, as I said, it's a fictional story. And thank you for following the project.
А, типа скажуть, о, бригаду за м'яч, да, дякую. І убігають. Блін, який крінжовий стрімер, блін. Же, це точно Twitch, блін. Це точно Twitch, блядь. Господи, що це за стрімлер, блядь? Жесть. Оце да. Оце Це чувак чи це тёлка, блядь? Йо-моє. Це чувак. Господи, це крінж, бля. Оце капець крінж. Ні, ну, блін. Цей, блін, стрімлер, блядь, страшніше, ніж ця гра, блядь. Це піпець якийсь, блядь. Синій поросенок. Райдер. Да, таке може бути. Синій поросенок. Хрен, що це знаєш? Що це за...
She's really pretty. I would definitely get a pill from her, like that's for sure.
Блін, нахера ще лінзи одіти. Лінзи одів, блядь.
Oh, here's an execution.
Він не... Блядь, я не знаю, на кого він схожий, блядь, це просто...
You are now sentenced by electrocution.
Це типу як продіджі якийсь, блядь.
Just kidding. Ooh. I think I condone him experimenting on people who have done terrible.
Боже, он себе еще и ногти сделал, блядь.
Do you agree?
Пипец, оце крінж.
Okay, so I guess this is where the fun starts.
Бля, я таке не люблю, чесно. Вот, можете мене осуждати, не осуждати. Мені це не подобається таке. Це якась діч вообще.
Oh my god, I love this. Just kidding.
І непонятно, це чувак, чи це дівушка, бля. Ні, дівушка з бородою, ні. Це чувак такий, бля. Муділо, бля. Муділо, просто муділо. Так. Фу, бля, оце їбанути. Таку ж хрень зробити на своєму фейсі, я валю, піпець, ні слов. Юрець! Не линзы, это еще норм, но вот фигня на носу реально поросенок.
So with the help of sister,
и резницы, пиздец. Ресницы. Да. Кринж, блин. Боже, яке воно кончене. Яке воно кончене. Я ж говорю, що цей стрімер страшніше, ніж ця гра, блядь. Може не спеціально йому дали, блядь. Якісь інді-хоррори, блядь. Покажіть уже щось нормальне, блядь. Що ви... Хоча б одну ігру нормально покажіть, блядь. Вот и есть хороший скример. Да. Скример. У него линзы кринжовые. Ну да. Ну вот это что-то интересное. Пошаговая боевка. Ну, интересно, но... В таком типа как анимеш... В анимешке немножко. Неплохо, неплохо. Мейсон, привет. Прикольные, чисто черные или белые. Это у него типа как у этого... У Пейна с Наруто. В Киберпанке можно было выбирать такие глаза. Черно-белые, типа как эти, как гипноз такой. Кружочек, 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 кружочек. Красные линзы, как вампир.
It's time pressure. Please welcome Ita, the developer responsible for the upcoming game called The Time.
Все уже что-то поинтереснее.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. I'm fine, thanks.
Хотя бы выглядаете.
I did my research.
Хотя бы выглядит интересно.
I love the concept that the protagonist of your game has only 6 hours before she will die. Tell me, how do you use this theme?
Хоть срака нормально у героини.
Yeah, so when you see a timer in a game, the first thing that crosses your mind is
the time I have left.
But in the time I have left, the timer is very important to both the story and the mechanics.
Як на мене, вся пошагова груля в будь-якому жанрі, то є що.
Before it runs out. We would have called the game something like No Time Left.
Ну, пошагових груль, Юрець, багато є. Є стратегії пошагові, є цивілізація, є герої меча і магії, наприклад. Бойовка пошагова, в XCOM бойовка пошагова. Baldur's Gate, вот третій, там бойовка пошагова. Это неспешный геймплей. Надо понимать, Юрец, что это такой с элементами RPG, типа погружение в атмосферу. Это есть, смотри, есть игры, которые на стрим можно играть, а есть игры, которые на стриме, они будут просто скучные. И потому, Юрец, я багато когда вам объясняю, что есть игры, которые они тупо на стрим, они скучные. Понятно, что God of War интереснее смотреть. Это же и так понятно, Юрец. Интереснее смотреть Dark Pictures, который как кинцо. Это же и так понятно, ну правда. Правда. А есть игры, которые это просто ты играешь, погружаешься в атмосферу. Это не на стрим игра. Не на стрим. Хотя многие стримят, пофиг. Они... Сейчас просто... Ну ты не можешь же только один игры, AAA проекты, типа, постоянно только одни стримить и все. Но это же тоже надо понимать. Есть игры разные. Можешь маленькие стримить. Может быть инди-игра, но она может быть интересная. Понимаешь? Разумеешь? Надо пробовать, это на любителя. На любителя. Так. Может и хорошая игра оказаться. Понятно, что Alan Wake 2 круче, бля, этого всего. Понятно, що Alone in the Dark круче, і Silent Hill круче, і Резик круче.
Oh my.
Это понятно. И Dark Pictures новый будет круче. Потому что игры, которые влаживают миллионы долларов, это как кино, Юрец. Разумеешь? Игра как кино, которые вложили 180 миллионов долларов. Понимаешь разницу? И игры, инди-игры, которая на краудфандинге там собрала $1 миллион. Ну, допустим. Бюджеты несопоставимые. Понимаешь? Там нанимают актеров известных. В Каллисто Протокол, например. Известных актеров, которые в Трансформерах играли в фильме. А тут никого не нанимают. Тут анимация идет, 3D анимация. И на движке Unity сделана игра. Но это же надо понимать, Юрец. Ну, я это понимаю прекрасно. Этот уровень игры разный. Різний рівень гри. Та я розумію, що я люблю пошагові, для мене всі пошагові ролі, то є гівно. Індія, це дитячі в основному. Ні, Юрій, це не так. Ні, дитина не буде грати в таку гру, Юрій. Я би своїй дитині не дав би цю гру грати. Ти би дав би своїй дитині грати в цю гру, Юрій, не говори хуйні. Твоя дитина буде грати в цю гру? Ну реально, по факту. Вона буде грати в Clash Royale, бля, Geometry Dash, бля. В Super Mario вона буде грати на Nintendo Switch, бля. В гоночки якісь буде грати. Ну точно не в цю гру, блядь, пошагово. Юрець, ти хуйню говориш, блядь, чесно, блядь, без обід. Діти не грають в такі ігри. Це розраховано якраз не на дітей, Юрець. Ну, я мушу це сказати, тому що, блядь, так вийшло, що я маю своє мнення, блядь. Ви можете з ним не согласитися, блядь. Ну, по факту, дитина не буде грати в цю гру, блядь. Количество всех актеров я знаю, только азиатку, которая пацанах играет. Ну, правильно я про это и говорю, Райдер. Юрець, дитина в цю гру грати не буде. Це не дитяча гра. Діти грають в Супер Маріо, а не в ігри, де сраки, кров, кишки і тому подобне. І після такої гри, яка що з психікою дитини буде, блядь. Ну ти говориш реально хуйню, блядь, вибач, блядь. Юрець, ну чесно, без обід. Я впевнений, що ти би своїй дитині би не дав би цю гру грати.
Pretty fiery start so far, but what if I told you guys we're just warming up? We've got a gold mine of horror games still yet to come that's definitely gonna raise that BPM on your Fitbit. Nerves still in check? Alright, good. Well, let's go ahead and check out the next line of titles. That is, of course, after we quickly
Ти можеш зі мною не погодитись, можеш.
On the Devil's Game.
Am I evil? I found it the very bad, not so gentleman's clap. The wrap-up period is approaching, and you need to collect the souls? And what about you? Me? I'm the devil. You do bad for me.
That's it?
All right. This is it. I'll show you, you stupid buffons. And I took it personally. Yes, I thought for a very long time about what to do to shut mouths of unbelievers once and for all. I just knew it had to be something big, something that would have global reach and spoil an entire generation. Something unnecessarily violent, stupefying, and be indirect cause of obesity and heart problems. And then it dawned on me. Computer games! I'm going to become the creator of the scariest, the most demoralizing computer game that will leave its mark on millions! But to carry out my plan, I needed to assemble a team. Not one like my scrap club. These people had to be professional, cool, composed, precise, and ruthless.
Yeah, no fucking way.
So, it says here that you are a game designer, huh?
Yes. Yes, sir. I've been in 2 companies before, and although I don't...
What exactly do you mean by designer?
To me, designing games is like...
Isn't it just like making them? Because you know, I'm making a game. Yes. The working one. With violence.
To me, combat is kind of a must-have. You know, the market these days is very difficult.
By whose design?
Excuse me?
How about doing it by my design?
Sure.
Designing it all according to my design. Nice. Thank you very much.
Well, at least I'm gonna get paid this time. Because I'm going to get paid, right?
Fast performance, open world, intelligent enemies, simple but captivating gameplay, interesting storyline.
All right. Do what you want. Just stop talking, all right? Man, you can put all those things that you speak of inside the game. But I have one requirement. Only one condition.
What is it, sir?
Loot crate.
Юрець! Мамо, що це у тирок і голос такий мерзкий?
Sign here. No.
Да, он постарел, я не узнал. Ну как, ну да, постарел, конечно. Трансформеры когда выходили еще?
Well,
Первые 4 части.
I will have a chance to truly express myself.
Да он и рофлят, блин, тупо рофлят вообще. Прикалываются, блин. Идиот. Якийсь обкурений, блін. Це ведучий, це не розробник. Ведучий. Взяв якогось клоуна, бля. Актер, да. Вот щоб ми його обсуждали на стрімі, блядь, всі. Ну шут. Клоун, Юрець, клоун.
Yep. You're right?
Yep. Чисто рофлит просто. Прикалывается.
I read a lot. Really?
Стебется з них.
Good? Yeah.
Це типа, короче, я зараз об'ясню, що происходит. Цей типа актер, він грає типа дьявола, і він запрошує типа розрабів ігор до себе і каже, зробіть типа кращу гру, типа хоррор гру. Це він типу дьявола грає. Оцей челік. Поняв? Ну він прикол тяне.
You are familiar with that
Іноді тяне прикол.
Rough around the edges, tough guy. Forced by the situation, suddenly becomes a father of an orphaned child and has to face new challenges, through which he becomes tender and rediscovers himself and his connection to other people.
Are you talking about The Last of Us?
Last of Us?
I don't know. I can't recall the title. Maybe.
That was a game. It's an adaptation. You know that, right?
Of course I know that, right?
Про Last of Us
Not that one.
Is it The Witcher?
The Witcher!
Відьмак вспомнив.
Great show.
This is going to be a fucking nightmare.
Це що?
So,
Може вони щоб
are you again?
щоб спеціально, щоб розтягнути, типу, шоу, типу це.
I am the programmer.
Cool.
Програміст.
Can you elaborate?
No.
Fair enough, Liam. Fair enough. Liam.
Капусту квашеную їсть. З
You know what?
баночки.
I like him.
Поїхати в магаз.
Yes, I like
Давай,
him.
Юрець.
He has that kind
На
of
зв'язку.
optimism in him.
В записі подивишся.
Makes you want to work your ass off.
Добре.
Makes you brave, makes you creative. Yes.
Грузді
I love Liam.
Типу гриби?
I do love him, yes.
Білі гриби.
Well, fail. Terribly.
Любимые, Юра, твои любимые грибы? Сметане с луком. Да, Юрец вообще грибы не ест. Не, ну, я грибы ем. Белые. Ну, грусть он тоже вроде. Это уже что-то интереснее должно быть. Очень крутые грибы. А это что такое? Квест какой-то.
I am Hope's best friend.
Вот обалдеть. Райдер, как там твоя кошка? Коты. Как кошка твоя? Ну, вот это что-то более-менее интересное. Ну, по крайней мере, выглядит более-менее интересно. Что у них какая-то манечка на вот эти вот нефтевые вышки, бля. Это какой-то тренд, бля. Еще с картошкой свежей, какое-нибудь мясо там, котлет. Ну, Райдер. Тут я с тобой, конечно, соглашусь, да, это все вкусно. Картошка, котлета. Грибы в сметане. Ух ты, смотри, какая прикольная игруля. Ух ты. О, это уже прикольно выглядит, мне нравится. Это закос под Dark Souls. Хуже штуки непонятные по телу и опять начинает ковылять. Шо? Насрава.
It's a completely normal phenomenon in culture that in certain times, certain
Закос
periods,
под Dark Souls.
movie makers, the game developers,
Грузди
writers
попробовать
are
надо, они
heavily
только
inspired
дорогие,
by
но грибы
specific
именно
artists
с сметаной и
from other
луком.
medium.
Ну,
Take a look-
понятно.
when we take a look at the horror game, we
Тушить.
can clearly see when we had a boom for Lovecraftian games or when people started to getting interest in
Ну, не только
H.R.
грузди,
Geiger's,
есть и
works.
белый гриб,
And in the last
белый
couple of
очень
years,
вкусный.
we see increased interest
Лисички.
in works of Polish painter Zdzisław Beksiński. For example, take a look at the game
Подосиневик,
called
подберезниевик
Nazareth
тоже
Fallen
хороший.
World. I have a huge pleasure today to speak with
Прикольная,
the
прикольная,
developer
вот такой вот
responsible
игруля вроде
for that
симпатично
title.
выглядит.
Ivania, how are you?
Это уже не Коростины, что-то непонятно.
I love Zdzisław Beksiński work, and when I
Райдер,
first
ты...
saw your trailer, it was like, oh my god, it's amazing, I need to play it. The question I want to ask you is very simple, we can even say ordinary. Why? Why is Giselle
Это-
Beksinski? Why his work is so
Это надо
captivating
к
that more
врачу.
and more creators, especially horror game developers, like to be inspired by him?
We get this question a lot, especially from Polish people.
Назрова.
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, it's
Назрова.
a very, I think, good place of national pride for you guys because
Fallen
Beksinski is
World.
obviously like an amazing painter.
Назрова.
I think there are like
Fallen World.
many
Ну, выглядит
reasons,
интересно.
why we
Назралат.
decided to go with that
The
aesthetic,
Fallen
but
World.
The primary thing is when we started developing the game, it
Это
was
кост
less
такой
like
по
we wanna
Dark
make a
Souls.
game, and then what is it gonna look like, who's gonna be an inspiration.
Ну,
Honestly,
выглядит,
like,
по
from a
крайней
creative
мере,
director,
ну,
it primarily
интересно.
came as like, what would it be like to explore Beksinski's paintings? What would it be like to actually go into these worlds and walk around and experience it? As we started experimenting with 3D and trying to kind of
Ты про кошку говоришь,
the paintings into 3D, we're encountering obviously
Что
some,
такое
some
коростины?
challenges, trying to communicate
Красные
the atmosphere as
укошки.
well as the paintings do. And as we kept going, we kind of came to a recipe where we can kind of do it consistently.
Штуки непонятные по телу и опять начинают ковылять.
Really cool. And what happens
К ветеринару,
is the
да.
same dread and the same feel of,
Ходим, пока
I guess,
нифига будем
hopelessness, how
менять
minuscule man
клинику.
is compared to, the universe, compared to the world at large, translates from the paintings into 3D
Ветеринару
real well,
надо.
and then if you get some sort of agency to the person,
Что-то у меня
inhabiting these
кот
paintings
тоже
at that
мяукает.
point,
Что-то.
it amplifies the experience, and I think that's why most devs are going for it, because if you do it well, you can it can achieve the same feelings, but with the force multiplier of it being an interactive experience as a game. So Nazareth is a dark fantasy role-playing game. It was inspired by the old school RPGs, CRPGs, such as Planescape Torment, the first Fallout games. You play through the role of a fallen knight in a world which is very strange to them, and you try to make sense of where you ended up. And the narrative and the overall vibe is primarily inspired by Lovecraft, but again, there are many inspirations from horror and beyond. And we've been working on it for the past 2 years. We hope to release it in 2025. We're now at a point where we're looking for partnerships for it in terms of publishers or investors. We were very excited for you to play it when we release.
Назрова. Назрова, бля. Ну, по крайней мере, выглядит более-менее интересно. Так. Ну, Unreal Engine. Какой Unreal Engine? 5? Карма, бля. Карма, блин. А чувак головой в стену. Да, телевизор это страшно, когда старый. Старый телевизор. Это какой-то страшный сон алкоголика, блядь. Наконец-то что-то японское, бля, или нет? Или закос под японское. Новелла? Новелла какая-то. Ну, это типа новелла. Геймплей. То, что прям вообще прям дичь, они вот геймплей показывают. А то, что более-менее интересно, они просто трейлер показывают. А вот такую вот дичь всякую они еще и умудряются геймплей показывать. Так, я на телефоне. Я на телефоне, Райдер, иду. Немного это самое, прилягу. Нога у меня болит. Короче, я в чате тут, что.
It's like it's trying to ask me something. Nod. Sure. That seems right. Mr. Gap. Come here, child. Smile. It's too dark, doesn't seem like there's anything there. Okay, back up. A hand. A wrist. It's alive. It's pointing to something. A severed head. Mr. Chopped Head. Take it. Okay, let's do this. Mr. Silverhair. Have a seat. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna back away. Okay, she's running again. Take it, take it. I don't think hiding is a good idea, but... Ooh, Jesus. Mr. Crawling. To be continued. Ooh! Okay, I like it. I'm definitely excited for the full version. Let's go.
Reality is getting bent around me, flipped, distorted beyond repair, all to keep me from reaching the bottom. It's only going to get worse from here. Why do I feel so fucking good? I don't know why the void hasn't killed me outright. Maybe it doesn't want to. Maybe it can't. Either way, I'm going to make that a problem.
And when we thought that Fearfest is crazy enough, suddenly El Paso elsewhere. I mean, this is the crazy combination of comedy, horror, action, and mad story. And you can imagine I'm happy to speak with the developer of this game, a man with the coolest name in the world, Xalavier. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, how are you?
El Paso Elsewhere has that strong psychedelic vibe. It feels like a combination of Max Payne with Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So what inspired you? I mean, what's the story behind El Paso Elsewhere?
For El Paso Elsewhere, I really wanted to take not just Max Payne and things that have inspired us like it, like the Dark Heart trilogy and Dead to Rights, but see where those things could go next, and really leaning into the supernatural angle, looking at the city of El Paso itself and the fact that the American Southwest inspires this mixture of the sacred and the unholy and the strange and the magic realism that is really native to the region, and pulling together a nuanced, complicated, weird story about killing the monster you loved. It was all a pretty cohesive and holistic process, but it has been real hard bringing that all together because there isn't really one thing you can point to and say, this is what you copy, this is what makes it work. And that's also what makes it so exciting too. So a black monster hunter goes to a dimension-shifting motel in the middle of nowhere, a offshoot of El Paso, Texas, to kill the monster he loved, the Lord of the Vampires, Dracula, before she ends the world. So you are diving in initially into a haunted motel and end up finding vampires and werewolves in haunted suits of armor, as well as other surprises in biomes ranging from medieval castles to Victorian manors. So El Paso Elsewhere is coming to Xbox and PC on September 26th. You can wishlist it, you can buy it then. It's coming real soon. We have an animated music video that's rad as hell. And if you want to play a game that genuinely changes the way you think about that genre of old school third-person shooter, a game that doesn't have progression systems, that is all about throwing you into wild situation after wild situation with incredible imagination, and then delivering you a story that makes you feel something, El Paso Elsewhere is a great game for you.
Okay. Oh God! Please, Katie, stop it. Sorry. Oh, wait. Who are you? What is this? To shame him?
Very clearly in the wrong place.
What? No, I'm not into. Can we close this? Can I just like walk out and close the door? I'm very confused about that guy, but I was not the. No. There's a monster. Oh! Ah! Okay, I killed it. Sorry. Not great at aiming, but you did. So, it's okay. Whoa, kill it! Sorry. I feel like I need to go underneath that. Oh, I don't. We just go around. What's that? What's that, like a werewolf? What is it? It's dead. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's more. Okay, there's more. There's more. Of course there's more. Why would there only be the one werewolf? Okay, we good. No, we're not good. I thought he was dead. Reload.
Max Payne ремейк первый. Или Blade.
I don't have any more
Blade.
Okay, it's fine. There you go.
Похоже.
He's dead.
Ну, на механику Макс Пейна. Оля, Прива. Да я тоже тут
I
прилег.
don't see any more white beams. Oh yeah, it was like, yeah, this is too easy, right? Oh, did I just die? Am I dying? Am I might be dying. Follow the exit lights. And try not to die. Oh, something attacked me. You know what? If I just keep rolling? Roll! The wrong way! I mean, I did roll. Oh, fine. Okay, there's a wall. Sorry, my dude was feeling attacked by the wall. It's fine. Let's keep rolling. Can't go that way, apparently. He forgot to reload. No! I died. Okay. Oh, it's the werewolves again. Okay, hello. Oh, and I already don't have... I need to reload. Dude, stop rolling. Stop rolling. Please stop rolling. I don't know. Grab the Uzi. So 5 more levers. Pull all the levers. Don't know what the levers are for, but we're gonna be pulling. And why is it slow motion? Because there's something trying to kill me in the... Wow, okay. That was not great. Oh, pull on the lever. Don't. Who are you? Friends? No, you're not friend. He's not friend. In case you thought he was a friend because he was not attacking you, I just want you to know he's not friend. He's dead though. I don't know where the lever is, but... Oh, it's on the wall! Ooh. Kill it! Kill it. There you go. Sorry, I killed him. I did.
Hey, it's me. I know you're busy with your book. I just wanted to see how you were doing. Just give me a call when you can. Bye.
I'll call her back. I hate leaving Rocky when I go to the city. He hates the wind and whatever else it brings out. Rocky, where are you, boy? It's just the wind. There's nothing outside. Hey, buddy. Sorry I'm late. Damn. Hello? Is someone out there? I made sure it couldn't follow me home. It couldn't, could it? Rocky?
Come now, little devil. If you can lift your head in my presence, I command you to bring your precious dream to my feet so that I may trample it. Lift up your head.
Що це за діч? Що це за діч? І ще один платформер. Ну це щось типу Devil May Cry, бля. Slayer Zero.
It's fairly easy to say I will make retro style game, but to truly catch this vibe of 80s and 90s, that's a real deal. But I guess I found one such game that truly nailed it. The game is called Slave Zero X, and I'm going to speak about it with Alex. Hi Alex, how are you?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Slave Zero X is a game that it really looks like something from like some beat 'em up game from arcade machines from 90s, and I'm curious how developers achieved that. I mean, they did some huge detailed research, or maybe they're just fans of such games so it was natural for them.
I think it's a mix of both of those things. I think in this case, many people on the team were very immersed in games from that time. They also had their own kind of imagination of like, what if I could play with these mechanics, but have it feel like those games that made me fall in love with games in the first place. Some of it was a mix of using tools that were actually used in the late 90s and early 2000s especially. Like most of the levels in the game are built in Trench Broom, which is still what's used for Quake mods today. And then some of it was kind of like an artistic reinterpretation of some of those techniques. And then of course all the player character animations and most of the enemies are sprite based as well, and so they were trying to reproduce the look and feel of, you know, games that were made back then in a way that's pretty painstaking and takes a long time, and so you understand why it's not done, because ironically, to make a game look older, it can be more expensive and take more time and more care.
So it's not easy to make a retro style game today. I know that people think that it's easy, but it's really not.
Right, yeah, people think if the game doesn't look like The Last of Us or doesn't look like Uncharted, then it must be cheap and easy to make, but there's not only a lot of art and a lot of design that goes into it, but you want to make it pixel perfect and make sure the animation looks and feels good in every single context. Making something that looks old can be just as difficult or present entirely different challenges for making something that look and feels new, so to speak. So when we met up with Poppyworks and they had this prototype for a game that they'd always wanted to make that was kind of like a 2D action game, very much influenced by fighting games like Guilty Gear and other anime fighting games, but in a 3D environment. They were looking at our catalog and they felt that Slave Zero, which came out on Dreamcast 1999, would be a good IP fit. So It was kind of a match made in heaven, and since then we've just been incredibly proud to kind of let them run wild with their creativity, bring this world to life in a new way. And yeah, I think not only action fans and people that want a challenge will be satisfied, but if you like a good story and cool like cyberpunk, biopunk aesthetic, I think you'll enjoy it too. But yeah, right now the demo is available on Steam. It's also available on Xbox Series X, and we'd encourage you to wishlist it and look out for some big announcements coming very soon.
Oh, what is that? A poor kitty. Mr. Mills, are you okay? Back there, Doctor, huge rats are eating the guts of a cat. That's strange. Are you sure? I swear to God on my holy mother. Show me what you saw, Mr. Mills. It was here and now it is gone, because of course it is. I swear the cat was here. Its guts were all over the place and... the rats. The reunion with your circus friends can be difficult. We talked about this at Penhurst. But calm down, Mr. Mills. You've imagined it, that's all. Try to control your nerves. Remember, stress hurts you. Pray if you think you need to. You brought your mother's rosary, didn't you? Yes, Doctor, I never go anywhere without it. Oh, can I... Ah, I see I've got a stress level. Let's see. So if I pray, does it go down? Ah, okay. Wait. Hello? Speak up! Damn freaks. Who's that? Is this a bad joke? Oh. Oh, God. I didn't like how he looked. They all look super creepy when it's pixelated like that, but he looked really extra creepy. That's strange. Who could have called and why did he say that? Oh, the gate's open. Here we go. Maybe I can follow him. Oh. North Forest. Okay, I don't know if I want to follow him actually. This is creepy. Oh. Oh. Mr. Petresque! What are you doing out in the rain in the dark? Are you alright? We've been worried about you. Have you seen Joseph? Joseph? What Joseph? Joseph Petresque, my brother. Who else would it be? But Joseph, he's dead. Oh, hold on. The storm's too strong. We have to go back to the house. Wait, old man, come back. What the hell is that? Holy crap. Okay. Holy Mother of God! What's going on here? It can't be.
memories are slithering.
Domino. Time to wake up. You love a clear head. You coward. What the hell? Imposter. Murderer. Wake up. Literally, what did I do? I just got here, babe. I know that's me, but it doesn't feel right. I hate it. I don't even know my own name. What's wrong with me? I'm not gonna be able to open this. I think if the power hasn't been going to that fridge, then I don't want to know what's in there. The sink? What is in here? Are those teeth? Is this a bone? There's no power going to the smart sink. Oh, it's a very smart sink. The flickering chair. Let's do it. This feels right. Oh my god, is that us? We're so pretty! I don't like the giant peeking in through my window, though. Salem, promise me you won't go back. Oh, Agatha. Wait, Agatha was a name we saw too, right? Agatha, I'm fine. I have it under control. Look at me. I'm not going anywhere. You promise? I promise. Ah! We'll be together forever. You'll never leave me. Never leave, my love. Never, my love. Never. You'll never leave me. You'll never leave me. What? What? What is happening? What the heck? Who are those people? Hello? Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you, miss. No, thanks. No, hello? Oh, God. Oh! No! Did I die? This is nice. Let's stay here. This one's fine. Oh god. Not you again, please. Thank you. I'm out. I'm out. You're no one. You are nothing. This house is everything. This house is home. You'll burn before you can escape. Time to wake up! Why are you fighting it? Just disappear. It'd be so easy. But now you've met her. She'll be your doom like all the rest. Lying in the brightest heat. The loudest color. The psychroma.
space is scary. But at the same time, it can be funny, and from time to time, even both. Well, let's investigate it and let's talk with Bank, the developer responsible for the upcoming game called, well, Retro Space. Hi Bank, how are you?
Hi, thanks, I'm fine. Nice to be here.
I'm also happy you're here and we can talk about your game. Before this interview, I had that thought that 60s and 70s were a very weird time for science fiction. You know, those times before Star Wars, where on one hand we had all those big epic movies like 2001 Space Odyssey, on the second hand we had all those charming but at the same time cheesy sci-fi flicks with puppet monsters / aliens and of course always beautiful ladies. But I see now that more and more artists go back to those times, to those aesthetics in their modern creations, and the same goes to Retro Space. So I'm curious, why did you decide to do a homage to those, well, weird times for science fiction?
I think it's exactly what you say, this bipolarity of the sci-fi genre, which is quite fascinating to us. On one hand, there were amazing science fiction masterpieces by writers like Stanislaw Lem, Frank Herbert, Ray Bradbury or Philip K. Dick. On the other hand, the shelves were full of cheap pulp fictions, and in the film industry this was the golden age of these easygoing, light-hearted, adventurous flicks we all know and love. So it was a very strange and weird era. Like you said, Space Odyssey competes with movies like Logan's Run or Planet of the Apes, and both are funky and great in their own way. So this high contrast is exactly what we are seeking with Retro Space, because our game is sexy and bold and cool and disco, but it will also feature some quite heavy and mature themes and pretty brutal horror sections too. So we are trying to reach for nostalgia, but favor it with some pretty nasty hard sci-fi and atmospheric horror themes and set pieces.
So it's about finding the balance between being serious and being funny at the same time.
That's one of the cornerstone of our design philosophy. As I said, Retro Space is a strange and unique mixture. It is disco punk and space horror, a weird tale of a space station swallowed by a sentient black hole. It's like a game from the early 2000s or the PS2 era with some modern touches, and a mix of a lot of things we always like in games. It blends elements of immersive themes, survivor horror games, Metroidvanias, but really the emphasis is on player freedom. So yes, there will be a strong narrative, but for most of the game the player goes where they want and explores the space station however they want. So this means that they can play as a crazy mutant action hero or like a non-lethal stealth master character. The choice is real, and we will push the player to explore and experiment as much as they want. Oh, and wishlist the game now on Steam.
We all of us yearned for the toy's favor. He refused all of our suffering, all of our pain. And instead, of all people, chose you.
You must help us end it, proofreader. You must play the games.
You are weak. You're born to the queen. Pathetic.
I will do what I can to help you. To prepare you to play.
When I play games, especially horror games, I always want the developers to take me on a journey to a completely different world. You know, the more extraordinary or weird setting, the better for me. And I have one such game today with me, game with extraordinary setting. Ladies and gentlemen, say welcome to Daniel, the man behind the game called Limerick. Hi Daniel, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I played the demo of your game, and you have pretty much everything there. You can shoot, you have puzzles, you have deep lore. But what really drew my attention was that that setting. And I wanted to ask you, what were your main inspirations behind this unique world?
So it's a great question, and it's one I've given a lot of thought as we come into this. I guess what I'd say up front is there's no like one particular game or one particular movie or whatever else that's been the direct inspiration, but there are definitely some things that have inspired it. I like really colorful stuff, which is obvious when you play Limerick, right? I like colorful things, and I like spooky things. Fall is one of my favorite times of the year, and while not intrinsically spooky, right, it's just all the leaves falling off, the shadows, like I think that's all really cool. So that's part of it, is just that the natural world around us, right? It's definitely an inspiration. But as far as games go, it's pretty clear that BioShock, Resident Evil, maybe a bit of Amnesia, maybe even some Bendy and the Ink Machine, right? In that's a very visually fantastic game. Overall, Limerick is its own unique, which of course I'd like to think that, right? That Limerick is its own unique world. But thinking about it, there's actually one game that I can point to that has had a big influence on my definition of kind of spooky atmospheric worlds. And we're going really old school here.
Okay.
Really old school. It's a game called The Colonel's Bequest. It was an old Sierra Online adventure. So we're talking 1989, right? Roberta Williams helmed it. Douglas Herring and Gerald Moore were the two artists on that team. And what's so cool to me about some of those older games, and The Colonel's Bequest in particular, they had a 16 color palette. That's all they've got. And so what they made were these very bright, very colorful, but very spooky kind of environments. And The Colonel's Bequest is similar because you're in a mansion, you're on this island, people are dying, you're trying to figure out who the murderer is. So again, I wouldn't say that it's exactly like that game, but that actually probably has had more influence, because when I think of spooky settings, because I played that game when I was a kid, and of course when you're a kid, everything scares you.
Yeah.
If given the chance, right? So I remember thinking that game is pretty spooky when I was a kid, and looking at Limerick, I actually went back and looked at screenshots from The Colonel's Bequest this morning, and I was like, you know what? I can see it. There's just some of that has made its way over. What I like about Limerick is that it's definitely can be very spooky, and there are some sequences in particular that are going to be quite spooky and hopefully a little bit terrifying even. But
the one in the cage, I remember.
But there's a beauty to the world of Limerick. There's lots of colors, lots of lighting, and I love that. Like, that's my favorite thing to do, is putting the environments together and making those environments that can be a little bit unsettling, but also have their own serene beauty to them. You can play the demo. I'm going to be leaving it up all the way up to release and after is the plan. And yeah, if you enjoy action, that action horror mix like you talked about, puzzles, this is totally something that I think will be right up your alley. It's a challenging game. It will probably at times frustrate you a bit, but it's that way by design, hopefully, so that you'll walk away, you'll come back 3 hours later, and you'll get it, and you'll get that feeling of satisfaction. That's what the game's all about.
So what's going on, my dedicated Rose Brudettes? It's me, your boy Luigi Kid, and I really hope you like dolls. Because I seriously don't. Therefore, we're gonna play the demo version of Limerick Cadence Mansion, where the spooky doll is after you. They gotta go all in with the music. Anyways, I hope you're ready, because I am. We told young Will 3 times before, dear boy, you can't eat anymore. But oh, what a sight. He took one last bite. This time he did burst on the floor. Janito Studios presents.
There was a strange boy with a brow who quickly and badly fell down.
Bro, everything is rhyming.
He was out of his head, and so they have taken his crown.
Oh, are you still there, proofreader? Got lost in my thoughts for a moment.
bro, I don't know what they're cooking. Okay. Now we're talking. This is a list of common commands that can be written in the character system. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything if you don't mind. What the heck? Oh! There's the doll! Why does something like that exist?
This stranger must learn how to write. No stranger is his son.
Wait, it's like a saw? No, don't do me dirty like that! Don't do me like that, fam!
Play and restore all the light.
Okay, somehow it's still alive. I'm getting the major Saw vibes from playing this. Alright, let the games begin then. Damn, gorgeous atmosphere. Okay, first riddle. I can imagine, just for that notes, maybe we need to use the exit. Puzzle solved. Sympathermic energy. Okay. Just dancing around, floating around, having a great time. I'm more confused than scared. Damn, look at that! There is a gun! That should go. Oh! What? Yo, 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 yo! Circus of Rage? That's how it looks like. What a beautiful place. There's a reason why there's a panic room. What a waste I can interact with. Wait, match? That sounds like the way I need to go. Oh, shoot! I am not alone in here. Alright. That should work. Is he... Oh, no, 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 no! It's extra! It's after me, it's after me! Ah! No! No! Hi! Another reason why I don't like dolls. Oh, god damn it.
A student at Wenhua University, the last images we have of Huang Tingting are in the elevator of the school's Daoren building. The surveillance footage shows her making some bizarre movements, and soon after, she disappears into thin air. The police released the footage imploring the public for help, but it yielded no results. That was 15 years ago to this day.
Wenhua? Oh, those film students and their ghost sighting video.
No way, Mrs. Wong. That's exactly it. If I can get something, this story is gonna, totally go viral.
This film depicts a murder in 1960.
Oh, lucky you. I know everything there is to know about Wenhua University. If it's before midnight, they can do whatever the hell they want.
No. No! I've got to get out of here.
Hey, who the hell's down here?
Hello? Hello?
She wants to eat me. There's blood everywhere.
I'm up at Wenhua University. I saw a ghost. What the hell happened here?
You are mine. This building traps the souls of all who die here.
I like in horror games that we often encounter various adversaries, you know, zombies, demons, big Lovecraftian monsters, like the choice is limitless. But sometimes, from time to time, there is nothing better than good old ghosts. And so, I have a huge pleasure to do the interview with Andrew, the developer behind the game called The Breach Curse 2. Hi Andrew, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine and I'm happy I can speak with you. The Breach Curse 2 looks amazing, and like I said, the game's heavily focused on a ghost theme. And I'm curious because in different cultures, ghosts often mean something different or have different shapes. What are ghosts in The Breach Curse 2, and what were your main inspirations behind your story?
So, our game is originally based on a movie franchise of the same name. In that, ghosts take center stage as Asians, most of us believe in life after death. And part of that concept is when someone that goes through a traumatic death, he or she will often linger in the living world, and if they are not helped, they may become some sort of evil spirit and haunt the living. And because our game also focuses heavily on the university campus life, and a lot of those urban legends in universities or schools in Asia also feature a lot of ghost stories. So either a student or staff, they die on campus. Maybe their death is some sort of accident. It was a very painful accident, or it was unjust death, maybe murder by somebody. But anyway, their spirits could not find a way to move on, and so they stay and haunt the living. And lastly, it was kind of a game design choice to use ghosts as well, because in our tradition, ghosts can either appear in the form of apparition, or they can take form something more physical, like monsters. So on a gameplay perspective, it was a lot easier to design a horror game based on ghosts. The Bridge Curse Road to Salvation is our first installment and was really, really well received on Steam. And we're really happy to bring you, the players, very soon the second installment. This time as well, you can play multiple characters, listen to their stories and get to know them. There's a lot of like horror in it, but as well there's a lot of humor in it. So we like to sort of mix things up, just as the first installment did. And as well, for the first installment, we didn't really go to a lot of depth for the backstories of the ghosts of the monsters. But then second installment, as players explore university, they will actually meet a lot of different ghosts. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but in the end you will all find out about their stories. And this is something we're trying to bring forth, so not only the good characters, you would know their backstories, but also your adversaries, you would know their stories as well. So add TBC 2, The Bridge Curse second installment to your wish list right now. Thanks, guys.
I can't believe we made it.
Yeah. I hope we can find something.
Well, let's get this over with.
Так, Хьюз, наверное, будем закругляться.
It's Pipo here, but you should
Или что,
already
или
know that
смотрим.
today
Хер
we're
его
playing
знает.
a demo for Stray Souls.
А то я засыпаю,
What's in
короче.
it?
О, это вот более-менее игруля нормальная, кстати.
Central Precinct.
А ну.
Central Precinct. Police station.
Stay close. Don't get you wandering off and getting killed.
Okay. Witness describes the victim as female, possibly mid to late 20s, but no other features could be made out. And then she does solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help her God. I know how these things work. I watch a lot of true crime.
Damn it. I don't know what to do next, but we've got to find a way in.
Sprint. Find a way to the back of the building. That's fine, but why are you teaching me to sprint? Why? What's gonna happen? Shut up. Okay, anyways, that's perfectly fine and normal and happens all the time, actually. So, whatevers. It's fine, I'm just gonna keep going. Hey, it's a lock. We've never seen one of those before.
Man, that's loud.
This is my new key to anywhere.
She's so, I feel so bad I'm bumping her
Hey
so
there.
aggressively.
We'll siphon some gas from the cars out front.
Just be careful, okay? The fact that nobody's come to arrest us for breaking and entering a police station isn't sitting so well with me right
Hello,
now.
Marty, I'll be fine. Besides, I have this.
I have some gasoline. Should we take it from the police car? I'm sure that's not illegal. Wait. Is there someone behind? Did you see that? There was someone over here, standing by the police car. Oh shit. Oh my god, his lip is literally quivering. In fear. Incredible. Literally, me too, baby. Me too, girl. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 get the gun out. Oh, what the hell? Get the gun out! Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I'm running. Ow, ew, get off! Oh my god! I'm not good at this. Can you tell I don't play these types of games normally? I usually play like stuff that I find on websites. Shouldn't live! I wasn't even afraid actually the whole time. I'm very brave. I'm sorry.
Don't sass me.
Don't sass
You
me,
better
boy.
hurry. That
I'm your
gunfire
mother.
might attract others.
She just got paranormal activity. Oh, that's it. Okay, good, because I don't want to deal with that. I need an happy juice and some goldfish.
Previously on the Devil's Game.
The wrap-up period is approaching, and you need to collect the souls. And what about you? Me? I'm the devil. I'll show you, you stupid buffons. I'm going to become the creator of the scariest, the most demoralizing computer game.
Yeah, no fucking way.
But to carry out my plan, I needed to assemble a team. It says here that you are a game designer, huh?
Yes, I've been in 2 companies before.
I am the programmer. Sign here. With your blood. You are a writer.
Yep. Will fail terribly. Okay, so maybe everyone should introduce themselves in a few words. I will start. Hi everyone, my name is Gary. I am a game designer. I will do my best to...
Hi, everyone. Are you good? Cool. I've been doing some research. Oh my god, give me the moment. I'm so excited. Can you smell that energy?
I think it's sulfur.
No, sorry. That's cologne. Yeah. Anyway, so... I've searched the Google thing, right? And I find out that the human race is generally mostly scared by... Wait a minute. By ducks, sharks, spiders, aliens, zombies, and vampires. No demons, somehow. It's kinda racist. But I get it. But First of all, you are fear. Ghosts!
I'm not sure people believe.
Wait. Gary, I did research. I did research! It is everything on net, so it should to be true. Guys, pay attention on me. If we want to be scary, yes, we have to pay attention on something solid. We have to focus on something solid. I mean, ghosts. Ghosts.
Ghosts are solid? I thought that
they're not real, Tommy.
Guys.
Not real.
Eyes up here. I did some research. And I must tell you, it is fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. It's perfect. It's cool. I love to inspire people. I feel like my team is on fire, guys. Yes. Let's go.
Well,
no way.
Fuck.
Oh, my love, my darling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
Sarah. Is it scary enough?
Definitely.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
So this is really what humans find scary. I don't think so. Keep it up, babe. Yeah. You'll get there.
My job is mostly listening to people who can't write, tell me what to write, and how to write it.
Hi, bro. What are you working on now, exactly?
Coding.
Yeah. Cool. Very, very interesting, yes. Great job. Yeah, keep it up, bro. Isn't it beautiful? It smells like success in here, guys.
Yeah. Can we at least open a window? Please. Our clothes. I can't even remember the last time I changed. It's been days. Why are we in the same clothes? It doesn't make any sense.
Boss changes all the time.
And all for the better! Yes! It's gonna be amazing. If everything goes as fast as it has so far, maybe we will be able to produce a few more goodies for the super expensive collector's edition in time for the launch.
So when is the premiere?
Sorry, when is the premiere? Let me check. So,
I don't think we can pull it off.
Sit down and wait for the console game to come out.
So welcome to Heretic's Fork. We're gonna go in really quickly. Yeah, we got no abilities. Just gonna show you how the game runs really quick. It's a pretty fun game. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna add a tower here really fast. Gonna add not enough NP. Okay, sorry. So we're gonna upgrade. Now we're gonna pick you. We're gonna end turn. Okay, so we currently have 2 towers going. So as you can see, this is pretty much how the game runs. You can make the game run really, really fast, so that way it speeds up the time on it. Ideally, the objective is survive going through all the layers of hell. Upgrade your towers accordingly. Choose your perks whenever you get to the end of the stage. The best way to get things done. So go like this, upgrade this one to a blue. So I'm gonna get rid of Sunder, and then as you can tell, so I don't have enough MP. So see, I kind of screwed this up, so now my thing is gonna get garbaged. So really fast, I screwed up, I lost 1 tower. So you don't want to like pop in a tower until you're ready for it, because of your energy level. But this is pretty much how the game works. Easy peasy, super fast. So I'm just gonna increase that, increase that, increase that. Oh, not enough MP. So I was kind of hoping that I could pop in 1 more tower. So obviously once you run out of energy, that's it, you're done, it's out. The objective is, the good thing is that as you survive, you'll be able to get money and then purchase extra characters or extra bonuses. So that's pretty much like your objective as you're going through all of your stuff. If you throw your rocks, if you have certain bonuses, you can upgrade your towers accordingly. So it's pretty simple, super easy.
Коротше, народ. Буду, коротше, наверное, закруглятися, бо засипаю. Немає тут, коротше, нормальних хорорів, я так поняв. Єдиний більш-менш нормальний хорор показали це Alone in the Dark. І там ще As Dusk Fall, щось типу на нефтовій цій скважині від розробників цей Chinese Room. Які будуть Vampire Masquerade 2 робити. Все, а це все індюшатіна. Повністю всі хорори індюшатіна. Ну, чисто суб'єктивно, взагалі таке собі дуже сумнівного характеру.
Hello everyone, this is a fabulous Stream Machine. I'm the Arkansas, and I'm gonna play this exclusively.
Все, народ.
The Epidemic Fear Fest. Let's go. Are you willing to pay
Якщо
this
комусь
price?
це цікаво,
Yeah, sure, if I can
то
kill people and get into world domination business, I'm all in.
кину ссылку в чат на IGN.
There we go. Express kidnapping. The last thing you remember is stopping at a red light. Let's go right into the heavy crimes, kidnapping. I love it. Let's do it. It's spreading so much.
Все, давайте, народ, доброї ночі.